Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Versus Issue 3 from Image Comics from Ivan, Brandon, and Asad Ribic with Nick Klein. Now this issue is a little different than the other two. Instead of focusing on Sada Flynn, we are seeing a bit more of the world around him, including Major Devi, who has saved him a couple times apparently. And it appears some time has passed since the second issue. So there's interviews with people who are fans. Flynn's ratings have gone way up despite his poor performance, and it looks like Device saved him a couple times, and it's implied that despite his latest failings, he's still very, very popular. Now, everybody's trying to figure out why, and it's affecting their bottom line, which is incredibly important. And status appears to be very, very important in this futuristic kind of utopia for the mega popular and wealthy. And we see Flynn for about a page, and Devi is really rude to him, but the people that are in the know are trying to figure out why he's so popular, and because it is hurting them, they need a resolution for this. They can't understand what they're calling his unseen popularity, and nobody can explain to them why. And then they find a guy eating in the audience, and he obviously doesn't particularly want to be there. He's a little smart mouth, so they're about to have him dragged out, but he says something right before he is dragged out, and then they stop things and say, "Tell us what you just said." And he had mentioned that Flynn, if he had died, it would have been a hero's ratings. That apparently is going to be their plan. So we're left wondering what's going to happen. There's, I don't know, 3 or 4 pages here that are kind of wasted with fake ads. That's a little annoying. But the art is beautiful as always. The scenery is really well done. It's got a great futuristic look. The story here is definitely more middle story. I believe this is only a 5-issue miniseries, so they're really trying to squeeze in a lot of plot points here, which is good and bad. Good in the sense that you're getting a more complete aspect of the story. Bad in the respect that it's not the action-oriented issue that 1 and 2 were. It's not a complex story. It's very simplistic, so it's nice they were able to do it concisely in this issue so that we can get back to the action next issue, which is obviously going to be a much more action-packed issue with what they've set up here. It was a solid issue. It was just very middle story. Don't expect a whole lot of action. There's some scenes of action, like edited clips of a TV show, that sort of thing, where you're seeing bits of things that happened, but not in a full sequence. There's no full action fight scenes or anything like that. But it was a very interesting issue, and it does advance the plot. So I'll say it's a good read there, but if you want the action, you're either going to have to wait or go back and get issues 1 and 2. This story in this issue will make 0 sense if you haven't read the first 2 issues. So you're really going to have to get those issues if you want to know what this issue has to do with anything. Otherwise, it'll be really dumb. But I'll continue to recommend it. I think it's a really well done book, and the art is just amazingly beautiful. I can't recommend that enough. So that's really about all I've got for this one. Thanks as always for listening, and be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next one.